Hi guys, this is the Shy's World and welcome back to another video. So today is actually gonna be a story time, a creepy story time about what happened to me and some friends at the Ted Bundy cellar that is located in Utah. And in our opinion, this is pretty fucking scary, like, not gonna lie. I don't know what y'all think, just let me know. For now, go get some food, go get some snacks or whatever, and just munch on them while you're watching this video. Either way, honestly, we'll just start the video because there's nothing else to say, and just enjoy the video and watch. So as you all know, Ted Bundy is pretty famous because he was a serial killer and he killed throughout, I think, Seattle, Utah, Nevada, Colorado, Florida. And so I'm not like 100% sure those are all of them, but right now Ted Bundy is very famous because of the recent documentary that Netflix did on him, which was the series about his tapes and the talks and like the real people that were included in the prosecution and everything. Also news reports from those times. Also the movie with Zac Efron in it, which is pretty famous right now because Zac Efron, you know, what a dad. Besides that, so as like I'm saying, you guys all know him, y'all know him. And so I'm gonna just get right into it and what happened to me and some friends. And yeah, okay, so the house that we went in Utah was actually part of one of his hidden places where he kept the women that he killed. And so this one particular place in Utah is just a cellar because after he got executed and everything that happened, they tore down the house. I'm not sure if they tore it down or if they burned it down, but what is left of that house is actually a cellar. It is said that that's the place where he kept the women that he killed. Yeah, that's fucking scary as hell. That's really scary, the fact that he put them in such a tight and small space, isolated out of nowhere, and just like in what's it called? He tore them apart and then he, you know, hid them. So I'm going on to the story now. I'm gonna just say how we started and how we got there, and then I'm gonna get on to the scariest part. So the way that I knew him before the Netflix documentary was by my sister, because in Utah they do a scary bus drive around Utah showing the most hauntedest places, and my sister once followed them with her friend, and they stopped at Ted Bundy's cellar. And the guide actually told a pretty weird story about what happened to him when he was there once. And what happened was that he took a picture of the cellar. Okay, let me explain. I'm gonna put a picture right here, and as you can see, the entrance was one boarded up. And so the time that this guide went, he took a picture, and after he looked at the picture, there was a small hole in the wall, and you could see like a face screaming, like, oh, I don't know, I didn't see the picture like personally, but my sister told me about this, so I'm gonna just say it. So I guess he saw a screaming image in the hole on the wall, and so that kind of creeped my sister out, and I think she saw the picture. And so after she came home, she told me and my brother about it. She took us there, and the first time that we went, nothing really happened. You know, it's still scary vibes knowing that there was a serial killer and dead women there. The second time that we went was with, I went with 3 other people, my sister, my brother, and my sister's friend. This time nothing really happened. The wall was collapsed, so we went inside of it. All 3 of us, I think. you know, it was a nice sunny day, but yet it was dead cold in there. So that was creepy. So that time, after we were inside of it, we heard a noise, so we ran away. It's not a far, like, it's not a like long way to get from the entrance to where we were, so we could run it. And so we heard a weird noise, but then we were like, okay, we're fine. And so by the entrance, there's a small river that you have to cross. And when we were leaving, I turned around and I saw a random piece of paper like stuck under a rock. And so, you know, my little curious ass went to go see what that was, and somebody had made a homemade Ouija board. And so that kind of creeped us out a little bit more. And when that happened, I went to go put it back because, you know, we don't want to disrupt anything that's going on there. So I put it back, but when I came back to the group, we heard a loud noise happen, so we bolted and we left. And so, you know, that was a couple years ago, not really sure when, or like 2 years ago or last year. It was like around 2 years ago. And so that happened, we got scared, we bolted. The third time we went with a bigger group. It was myself, my sister, my brother, and, you know, both of their like spouses or whatever. And I brought a friend with me, and so she was terrified because she has had like paranormal weird activity shit happen to her before, so she was like not okay. And so I did record this time, and this was this year. It was after the whole documentary and we went because we had the idea to go since we already knew where it was, and you know, so we just went. And it was night, so that's where we fucked up first. In the video you can see that she was terrified, like she was really scared, and I convinced her to go finally after a while of like trying to get her there. And then we went, so we were there, we got safely there, nothing happened, we were fine. And what happened next was they were looking inside of the cellar this time because it was night. We really didn't want to go inside of the cellar, so we just stood outside. It was halfway boarded up, and so we could just see inside of it. It's super small. In the video you can clearly see that whatever you see in there is all that's there. And so what happened, the creepy part that happened was in the recording, if you hear closely, you can hear someone say shut up. And this, when we looked at the footage after everything happened, and so my friend, I was with her the whole time, like we were like this, and you can hear all of our voices. All our voices are kind of distinctive, and you can understand which one's which. Mine was the loudest because I was the one with the phone. Her was next, she was right next to me, so you could hear her. And so after you hear shut up, you can hear my friend say no. But after we watched the footage, I asked her, do you remember saying that? And she had zero idea of when that happened or who said that. And as you can hear in the voice, there was only one guy with us, and that was my brother. And he was in the front with his girlfriend, and then my sister and her girlfriend, and then me and my friend. So we were in the back. So of course that wasn't my brother's voice, and it was such a manly voice that you're just like, that was none of us. So after we got creeped out as fuck there. And when that happened, after that happened, you hear my friend say, somebody fucking touched me. Like so I guess on her shoulder she felt somebody touch her right after the whole shut up no thing happened. And I think in the footage you see that we start running because we got scared that she felt that, and we left. Okay, we were all pretty creeped out. It was night, you know, creepy as fuck. So the fourth time, oh fuck, this one was the scariest shit ever. The fourth time, my sister and her girlfriend plus my friend, before we went the fourth time, they went once more, and they found part of the rest of the house. So it would be little pieces of the big pieces, like, you know, wood. it's part of the house, and it was like more up, so nobody really ever saw that part of the house, and everybody just thought it was going to be the cellar and then the little structure, but not really. So this time, the fourth time, we decided to go see it for ourselves, the rest of the house. And again, I went with my friend. It was the same group, and well, it was before it turned night, a little, like barely a few minutes before it turned like darker. And in the footage, it's actually already dark, so because it's like the place, the cellar is between mountains, so the mountains were covering the sun, so that's why it's pretty dark. And so what happened this time was we all went in different cars. So my sister and her girlfriend went in her car, my brother and his girlfriend went in his car, and then me and my friend went in her car. And so this time my friend was terrified. She was really scared. She really did not want to go. She felt pure bad vibes. She was not okay. She did not want to go. And so we kind of had a fight about going, because she kind of got me mad, and then I'm not gonna show that part, but she got me mad, and then she just left to her car. She stayed there until we came back. And so after after the fight, I bolted off and I went with my group, you know, my brother and my sister and their girlfriends. Honestly, at this point, I was just really annoyed that I didn't care. I really did not care. My thoughts were like, the worst thing that can happen to us is we hear something. Like, nothing's gonna do anything, nothing's gonna hurt us. If they touch us, we don't, like, how the fuck are we supposed to know? And so we passed the river, and while we were passing it, my sister and her girlfriend stopped automatically, like just stopped, and they had these terrified faces. They did not want to go further. They did not want to go to the cellar. They were terrified. They were not okay. What happened, I'm gonna see if I can get the footage from my sister, but what happened was that my sister heard like running footsteps right next to her, but like to her, supposedly they were so clearly. I saw the video, you can only hear like crunches, but it was kind of confusing to hear because everybody was walking at the time, and you know, it's rocks and dirt, so like it's gonna be like that weird crunching sound. And honestly, it was kind of hard to hear, but you can still hear something. I'm gonna put the clip right now.
I don't know. Yo.
Okay, so she was really creeped out. She was not okay. Like, you guys heard it. Like, you guys heard something. It wasn't too big, but you guys heard something. You know, that was a small thing. We're still building it up. There's still a lot of shit that happened this night. Whoa. And so they were terrified. Me, my brother, and his girlfriend tried to convince them to come. Like, we were like, come, like, dude, just come, like, it doesn't matter, like, but they were terrified. And so they didn't want to come anymore, but we convinced them to come, and they did come, but they were still pretty creeped out the whole time. So when we get to the cellar, when we got to the cellar, we stood there, and me, my brother's girlfriend, and my brother all went inside of the cellar, but my sister and her girlfriend didn't go inside because of what happened with the footsteps. They were just scared, and they just didn't want to deal with that. So, you know, I'm inside, and there's a bunch of spiders. I am terrified of spiders. I can't do spiders, but I still went. It was fine. Nothing touched me, thank God. But we were in the cellar, and we were gonna try to talk to something, or see if something happens, or see if anything happens. But then there was more people coming, and they were being really loud and annoying, that we just left. But what I did get on this video was that my brother's girlfriend, so it's, you know, it's not that far down. It's literally so small. It's not even that big. You guys will see in the video. But what happened here was that I was just technically I was at the top, my brother's girlfriend was in the middle, and then my brother was at the bottom. And you hear his girlfriend say, "Did you touch me?" And you can clearly see that there was like a height difference going on because of the steps, and she thought I touched her thigh, but it wasn't me, because I never reached down. I couldn't reach it anyways. And so we didn't really think much of it until she told us afterwards, and I remember having that footage on the camera. And so that was one creepy thing. So then after that, you know, we decided to leave because the people were being really loud and annoying, and so we just left. And then we left, we went back to my friend, and she was still in her car, and she said that during the whole time that she was in the car alone, she kept hearing voices outside of her car. But she didn't do much. I don't think she recorded, so I don't think I'm gonna get anything from that. And so we went to her car. We were trying to convince her so hard to go. And the people that were there after us, they actually left while we were talking to her, and thank God we convinced her to go. We all went together, and okay, and so where I left off was that we finally convinced my friend to go, and trust me, it took a fat ass minute to convince my friend to finally go, but we did it. And so, you know, but we really fucked up because we really terrified her after this, and now she doesn't want to go. I'm so sorry. So okay, let me carry on. So like I said, the people that were there after us already left, and we were on our way. We were going. My sister and her girlfriend were already fine after everything, and so we went back to the cellar with my friend. Nothing happened yet. We were on our way to go to the place where it has part of the house, and so in the video, I don't know if I'm gonna show everything of the video, but in the video you can see that we were going up a hill, but then my friend didn't want to go up that hill. She wanted to go through the other way, and we did. But when we got down, there was another couple there. They just had gotten there, and we invited them to go with us to go see part of the house because they haven't been there. Nobody really has. I don't know if anybody has, but my sister told us about it, and we decided to go. And so we were on our way. We asked them to go with us. They were so nice. They said yeah, and so we took them with us. And the guy actually told us part of what happened to him when he was first there. And what happened was that he went with a few buddies, and when they were there, they heard something. Someone actually whispered, "Hey," and that's what scared them. I'll probably put that little clip in this video so you guys can hear what happened to him when he was first there. But his girlfriend has actually never been there. That was her first time there, and we all got hella scared. So I'm really sorry to her because she got super scared and it was her first time. So after that, we met up with my brother, with the other couples, and then we met up. We all said hi. Okay, and so we were on our way, you know. And then we were talking, we were fine. We got to the top where the other part of the house is, and this is where it all went down. So let me explain what happened. We were up there for about 2-3 minutes, and after those 2-3 minutes, we heard a huge scream come out of nowhere. And you know, in my mind, I really thought it was fake because it sounds fake. It sounds like somebody screamed it out. But where we were, we could see the road, and when we looked down, there was no one there. So how possibly could someone scream that out if there's no one there? So after that happened, you know, I had this whole mentality in my head, and I kept telling them, I was like, the worst thing that can happen is we just hear something. And so in the video, you actually hear like, we're just talking, and then all of a sudden you hear this loud ass scream, and everybody just shuts up. Immediately everybody wanted to run, but I tell them, stop, like, why are we running? Like, that sounded fake. But then when I looked down at the road, there was no one there, there's no one to be seen, or like a car, or no one there. But you know, we still don't know. I kind of still think it was someone, because I'll show the clip. I promise I'll show the clip, like, right now.
Is this all? We cannot, hold on.
I honestly was just, when that happened, I was just like, that was a fake scream. Like, that sounded like someone just screamed out, ah, and like, you know, that was it. So I really wasn't scared. And so this is why I told them, like, calm down, like, don't run. Because we were all gonna fall. It was pure night, like, you couldn't see anything if we didn't have the flashlights. And so I just said, calm down. And we all just walked our little asses down all the way to the bottom. When we got to the river, my brother, my sister, you know, my sister and my brother and their girlfriends were behind us, and it was the couple that we met, and me and my friend. While we were walking, also I need to explain that the same place this is all happening right now was also the same place that my sister heard the footsteps right next to her. So yeah, let's get back to the video. You hear someone like move, and then we saw someone, and we technically heard it, but I kind of saw someone start running at us, and it was pure dark. I didn't light my thing, but I could see the something move. And in the video, you can't really hear anyone like running, but in real life, there was somebody running after us. I just want to put this out there that I am aware that in the video, it sounds like a can is cracking before I see someone like run towards us, but there was no one with the can. So let's get on to it. And you know, me and my friend and the other two couple, we didn't know what to do. We were scared, but we were kind of froze. Like, we were just like, we were just looking at each other. And then my friends were like, what the fuck, run. And so we just started running. We bolted. We all ran to our cars. Like, we didn't care. We just fucking ran. And so me and my friend, my sister and her girlfriend, we all got in my friend's car, even though my sister and her girlfriend have their own car. They ran to my friend's car because I was like the very first car that you saw. The other couple bolted. They bolted to their car, but my brother's girlfriend, they didn't know that we were they didn't know the reason why we were running, because they were more behind. And so we just ran, and they started running because they saw us running, but they didn't really know the reason. So by the time we got to that little fence where it technically says no trespassing, but everybody does, they stopped running all of a sudden, and his girlfriend, she stopped and just zoomed in and went like this. And my brother got mad at her because he was like, why are you stopping? But what she the reason why she went like this was because was because the other couple, by their car, she saw a human image wearing white. Also, I forgot to mention that the human form that she saw was also decapitated. Let's get on with the video. And so she went like this to see if she could see something. And my brother, when he saw her doing that, he just told her, come on, why are you running? And so they just ran to their car. So while that was happening, my friend, me, my sister, and her girlfriend were all in my friend's car, and we turned off everything. And it was pure dark. Like, if you looked out the window, you could see nothing. And it was weird because before all that happened, you could still see a lot of things. You could still see light. But when we got there, it was purely dark. Nothing to be seen at a distance. Like, technically, after we saw that it was like purely dark, my sister and her girlfriend had to go back to their car because we wouldn't leave it there, and they were scared to go to their car because you couldn't see anything. So we turned on the car lights and they ran to their car. Even though it was right in front, they ran to it. Everyone, just me and my friend, were the first ones out. We just bolted out of there. The couple had already left. You know, we were all terrified and we were not okay. We had to leave. We all went home, and we all were just like past, like, sinking in everything that just happened to us. And we're still my friend is still scared when she thinks about it, because she's the one that has like experienced paranormal stuff to her, like, you know, creepy stuff. And so my friend is like really scared, and she said that she doesn't want to go back there, but we still are, because we just found out that there's a cave by there and we're gonna go find it. So either way, guys, that is the end of this story. Let me know if you guys think it's actually creepy. I don't know. We're still kind of creeped out. I'm scared about what I saw running towards us, but I'm not gonna let that get to me either way. But yeah, comment down below if you guys think this is scary. Like, what do you guys think happened? I will show all of the footages right now.
Bitch, let's go. I'm waiting.
Okay, guys, so we just got here.
Let's do a video. Let's go.
Okay.
Get this fucking vlog going. Go.
Okay, guys, so we're just here at the Ted Bundy serial killer house, and we are going to go discover. Okay, guys, we're making a vlog, so be in it.
Hey.
I said you're.
I'm about to pee myself.
She's being a pussy.
What?
Guys, I brought chocolates. Okay, how do you guys feel? How do you guys feel? Scared.
Did you lock your car?
Just a little closer.
Me too.
Why are we in the back? Okay, let me take a look.
Did you hear that up there?
I hear some shit.
Wait, hold on. Did you guys hear that shit?
No. Turn everywhere.
Okay, we're good. We're good.
I need to stay.
We're good. Just go. Quick video. We were there. Bye. Are you okay?
Now what we done? Wait, where are we going?
We're leaving them in the car. Maybe includes you, Nana.
Ah.
Are you okay? Like, what happened or what? Bitch. As soon as this... Wait, what did I do? As soon as this nigga is like, did you guys hear that?
Stop. You're creeping me out.
No, I swear to God. Okay, what? Dude, as soon as this nigga... When he was like, did you guys hear that? You guys looked up. When I went like that, dude, somebody was like that. No, mames. Hey, no. Last time that we came here... Hold on. Last time that we came here, that's what one of my friends felt too. They felt something on their shoulder.
Really? Stop. What the fuck?
Yo.
Stop it.
I heard something over there.
Go. around to you guys too. Vanessa, I'm kind of alone. Stop it.
Okay. Huh? What? Why are you walking away? What?
What? Can you fucking talk?
So like there was like steps like right here, and there was no, like it went like that. I thought it was a grasshopper, but there was no grasshopper. Like you heard that, right?
Yeah.
You heard that.
What did she hear?
It sounded like somebody went like that,
Like
but like
running,
hella
dude.
hard.
Or been just thrown in here from no Ted Bundy.
I've been here before, and it was at nighttime.
Yeah.
And it was just me and my friends, and we're just like silent here, and then all of us just hear someone like whisper, say hey, like hey, and like we just did. It was so scary. I'm not even joking.
Oh, here's some of it. Part of the house. Is this all? We can't.
Bitch, don't put that shit on my.
Fucking run. Go! Okay, guys. Now that you guys have seen the footage, let me know what you guys think, because all of this to us is still pretty creepy. So we're not really sure what to think of it. I'm still pretty creeped out about seeing what I saw. Sadly, I couldn't catch it on video, but comment, like, and subscribe if you like this video. Please let me know what y'all think, and honestly, just be careful out there, guys. Also, if you guys were wondering, I will be uploading a video of me and my friends going to Ted Bundy's cave that is located in Utah. So turn on your post notifications on and be notified the next time I post that video. Also, a little background of this cave is actually that Ted Bundy hid a 12-year-old girl's body there, along with many other bodies of the women that he killed while he was in Utah. So that's scary as hell, and it is said that when you go there, you hear voices inside of the cave and you go crazy, so you have an urge or feeling to jump off. So yeah, wish me luck on this adventure. And go like me on all my social medias. Okay guys, so like I said, I really hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Psych.